Hey guys, it's Friday morning and we had a whopper show today. We spoke obviously about the breaking news about the train between Abu Dhabi and Dubai and everything we know about that. The lucky people who grabbed tickets from India to Abu Dhabi for just 85 dirham. And also, would you share your relationship online? An Emirati Groom's gesture sparked mixed reactions.
We'd really love if you could subscribe to the Lovin Dubai show podcast wherever you get your podcast from, and enjoy the show.
Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go through the top trending stories that everyone across the country is talking about. Breaking news yesterday: the new 30-minute train from Abu Dhabi to Dubai has been announced.
Some lucky people have found India Abu Dhabi flights for just 85 dirhams.
We're talking about Dina Butti and her amazing call to action for Palestine. She's turning her birthday into a do-good movement.
And an Emirati Groom's gesture sparks a little bit of mixed reactions.
Yes, it does. And also the weather today, freezing this morning. That's why I put hoodies on.
Cold.
Mostly sunny, temperatures between 15 and 25 degrees. Ripe old winter's day.
It's so cold. This month is super cold. I can't wear my clothes. I always have to layer up.
And then you don't know if you're gonna be warm later, because apparently it's hot outside, but I don't go outside in the middle of the day, so it's just confusing.
It's always super cold during the night. Super
like when you're in your room?
No, outside.
I was like, do you have your AC on?
Oh no,
at least we're saving on AC bills.
Yeah, I know.
It drops so much in the...
I haven't switched on the AC ever since December.
Really?
Yeah. So it's been 2 months now.
I like a coziness. I don't like this cold. That says a lot about my age, probably, because I have no time for cold weather. And there's this thing that's going viral on TikTok about what you think is old for old people.
And you've been doing it now?
But it's kind of okay now.
There's also this thing where people say that after people graduate from uni and they enter adulthood, men would go golfing and the women would start doing Pilates.
After you graduate from uni, Pilates is expensive. I wasn't doing Pilates in my mid-20s. Were you? Are you?
I've been doing Pilates. I started doing Pilates since last year, but I stopped a little bit for now.
They're so expensive.
They're really expensive, by the way.
They're like 35-year-old.
They're really expensive, especially if you sign up to those Pilates studios. They're really expensive. They cost the same as going to a gym. So you can just, by the way, I tune in to Daisy. I tune in to multiple, their YouTube channels where they have Pilates. So you can just copy them. You don't have to do the reformer's machine. I don't like the reformer machine. And then you have to pull your hand up and pull your legs up. They're too difficult.
I like them because I feel like you're actually getting something done. I don't know. I need someone to tell me what I'm doing. If I'm at home, I will not finish it. Like, how long would you do that for?
So they have different types. For example, you can Google 20-minute Pilates. You'll have a 20-minute Pilates, 15-minute Pilates. You have 50-minute Pilates.
I could go to a fitness class every single day of the week and finish it, no problem. If I tried to do that at home, there is no. I would have all the plans in the world. I'd put on nice music. I'd light a candle. I'd put on my gym gear. I'd start, and then I'd pick up my phone and I would sit scrolling in my gym gear, and then I'd go and make dinner. I would never complete that ever.
Really? But I feel like you can be strict on it, you know?
I don't know. My strictness is like leaving the home to go somewhere. That encourages me to finish, and then someone shouting at me to finish.
But at the same, that's why Pilates instructors, they're usually very strict. Like, they hold you up as soon as you lay down. They hold you up. But I feel like it costs the same as a like a gym membership. So I've been doing weights for the past 4 months, and then I stopped for 2 months.
Why? Personal.
So the reason is because of the membership that I signed up for. It's not giving me what I wanted. The gym that I really liked enjoying going to is no longer a part of that membership deal. I'm not going to mention the name of the place.
We're not going to shade them here.
We're not going to shade them.
So they had, I can think of a couple of gyms like this. So they have a brand, they've got like a premium one, and they've got this, and they've got this, and they've got this.
Yes.
You were paying
like a club membership.
Yes. They pulled off the premium one, but were you?
But I was paying for premium.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, and they pulled out the premium ones. They're really good gyms. They're really good locations, like beach access, pools access. The good ones, they pulled it out.
But had you already paid at this point? Did you
I paid for 1 year.
Did you have your option to get your money back?
I did message them, so they told me based on their terms and conditions, I cannot get a refund.
What?
Yes. I signed my soul away. No.
Oh, that's so annoying.
I know,
But you'd obviously
I
paid for
know.
because you thought you'd be getting the premium
Like premium
one.
ones, I know, it's really annoying, and I still have the membership until September, and I'm trying to try out the other gyms that they have on their suggested list. They're so bad, and I'm not gonna mention the other gyms.
No,
but
we
they're
can't.
so bad.
We
They're
can't.
so bad.
I've had the same thing pulled away from me, and I heard it's happened to other people. So a couple of credit cards, I can name
Yeah.
it. Rack Bank and Citibank, they've pulled away their partnership with Emirates. So I signed up to the card so I could so basically I could sit in a lounge once a year and get some points. And now they have gotten rid of their partnership collaboration.
But that was so good.
So 2 bangs from the end of February, and I know it's happened to a couple of other people. You just lose your status, and then you're thinking, okay, now I need to find myself a better credit card. Anyway, we digress.
Yeah. Have you been doing any activities that you thought was too old when you were younger?
Everything I do is not what I thought I'd be doing when I was younger. I play golf, I like Pilates, I take naps, I read before bed, I like a cup of warm tea in the evening.
Okay, that's good. That's necessary for winter.
I didn't do any of these. What about you? Oh, and I use hand cream.
Oh, my mom is obsessed with hand creams.
Yes, hand cream and moisturizers. Never did when I was in my 20s. And now I'm like, this is self-care.
That is self-care, by the way. That is self-care. I use hand creams also, but after showers.
But you're mid-20s, so you haven't gotten to the oldie things
Yeah,
yet,
but
have you?
I haven't, but I've been doing Pilates. There's something that I've been doing almost every week or almost every 2 weeks. I love to clean out my closet.
Oh, nice.
I love to declutter. It brings me so much
good.
satisfaction.
Why is it? I don't know.
I don't know, but it brings me so much satisfaction. I like to get rid of some things to donate it to charity, so I can buy new things. That's just it.
One out, one in.
Yes, one out, one in.
Do you think this is an Instagram thing where this minimalist, perfect vibe makes us think that we can't be happy unless we have a minimalist, perfect vibe?
Yes, yes.
Instagram's fault that it does provide some sense of relief when you do it, but at the same time, we shouldn't have to.
We don't have to, yeah. And I feel like I don't have to do it. I do it every week. I take out everything from my closet. I clean it out. I declutter, and I remove things that I don't need, and then I bring new stuff in.
It's the little things.
It's just little. It brings me so much satisfaction. I love doing this.
Anyway, join this oldies show. Okay, big news dropped yesterday. This is everywhere. We are super excited to bring you to you this morning. A 30-minute train from Abu Dhabi to Dubai has been announced, and this is going to be a game changer in terms of travel in the UAE. It's a high-speed rail network between Abu Dhabi, the capital, and Dubai, and it will revolutionize transportation in the country.
With trains speeding up to 350 kilometers, your commute is about to get a major upgrade. The new route will pass through key destinations like Reem Islands, Yas Islands, Saadiyat Islands, and more.
Not only that, but it will slash emissions, ease congestion, and also contribute a whopping 145 billion dirham to the UAE's GDP over the next 50 years.
Designs have been approved, but details like the launch dates and fares are still under wraps. So let's see.
You want a fair price.
I think it's going to be affordable.
But I think it will be.
Yeah, I think it's going to be definitely affordable.
But we're waiting for that. But we do have the locations. So Reem Island, Yas Island, Saadiyat Island, Zayed Airport, so 4 in Abu Dhabi. And then what they're saying is close to Al Maktoum Airport in Dubai and Jeddah, Dubai Creek area. So 2 stops in Dubai. That's the top
destination in Abu Dhabi, really. Like you don't have to drive all the way to Abu Dhabi. You can just take this train.
Exactly. I'm a train person.
You love trains
in Ireland because think of everything that you could do on it. My brother-in-law, he gets a train in and out of London, and sometimes he takes the longer train so he can spend more time on the train, so he can catch up on his life because when he gets home, life is so busy.
Yeah, true.
That,
you get so distracted.
When do you get to watch your show? When do you get to read your book? So he genuinely takes the slow train, spend more time on the train, to have his solo time.
But I'll be very honest, I feel like when I take trains I remember when I traveled to UK, I used to enjoy going on the trains because of the views. You know, it was nice to see the city, it was nice to see the green side of the city. So it was just entertaining to look, because here in Dubai everything is like it's big buildings, tall buildings, but when you go outside you see things that you don't really normally see here in Dubai. So I enjoy trains in other countries.
But the desert landscape here is so beautiful.
Yeah,
but as we said when we introed, like it will change infrastructure in this country. It'll change where we live. the opportunities to live in the capital. So if you have an apartment down in Reem, that price is going to go right up. So lucky you, going from transportation on trains to flights, because some people found flights from India to Abu Dhabi for just 85 dirhams. So was this a glitch or a mega sale? Travelers booking flights from Mumbai to Abu Dhabi were stunned to find tickets for just 85 dirhams.
Indian tourists eager to visit Abu Dhabi were left wondering if it was a glitch, but they managed to book one-way flights.
However, it was short-lived, because when the Lovin Abu Dhabi team checked on the fares to grab them themselves, it was back to regular programming, with one-way flights costing approximately 450 dirham.
Did people actually purchase it for 85 dirhams?
According to this website, they did. However, I had the same thing happen to me once. I was online, I probably shouldn't name it, a really fancy store in Dubai had a fancy dress sale. Now, these dresses are usually like 4,000 or 5,000 dirham.
Yeah.
When I went online, they were like 400 or 500, maybe they were even less, 400 or 500 dirham for like a really ridiculously fancy dress. And I said, that's a deal.
Are you sure it wasn't a scam?
No, I was 100% sure. I'm good on checking scams. We talk about them all the time. And I was like, oh, this is a really good deal. I don't need these dresses. But I was being a little bit opportunistic, and that was like, maybe I'll sell it on. So I bought 4 or 5 of these like super duper fancy dresses. This was on a Saturday morning. And it's a really fancy store, but they don't do loads of online sales. So it's not like an Unas where it's getting
always
to
have
in 2
sales,
hours. So I was waiting for the update email, and it took them until Monday. So obviously, inwardly they're realizing that there's a glitch and heads are rolling, because someone has put these extremely expensive dresses on sale for like
400.
Teeny, even less than 400 actually. It was so cheap. And I got an email on the Monday, 2 days later, apologizing, saying, we made a mistake. You won't be getting these dresses at this price.
Oh my God, but they didn't charge you, did they?
I got my money back.
You got your money back. So they charged you the first day?
They charged me the first time. Because I thought, okay, I'll get the dress in a day or two. That's when the delivery is. And then they sent an email. Now, you could be a tricky human. You could be a pain, and you could go back to them, and you could probably get someone in that.
That's what I saw. Yeah, that's what I bought.
No, but there's like consumer rights. Like if it's up for a price, is that the case here? If it's up for a price, then you can get it.
I feel bad for the person that made this mistake.
I know. That's why I didn't.
What happened to this person?
Exactly. Yeah. But that's why I wasn't like, you have to get me this.
I would have at least settled for one dress.
Honestly, I wasn't in love with the dresses.
Oh, okay.
But I thought maybe I got 4 different sizes. They were so extra. They're very like Dubai bling style and going to a ball. So I didn't really have an opportunity to wear them. But I just thought,
now you have an opportunity, like engagement parties, wedding parties, bachelorette parties.
If someone from that store is understanding this story and feels pity on me and would like to donate me a dress for what I've been through.
They didn't even give you like a discount or anything?
Oh, actually, they sent me, but it was such a paltry sum. Let's say they were like, you can have 20% off your next purchase, but it's a really expensive. And I was like, I'm not going to be going here to buy a top or some leggings. Maybe. Actually, good idea. Maybe I'll check that out. Anyway, let's jump into our next story. We are talking all things giving back.
So Dina Butti turned her birthday into a call to action for Palestine. Dina Butti has turned her birthday into a meaningful call to action for Palestine, skipping the gifts and asking her followers to support those in need. So partnering with the Big Heart Foundation and Yalla Give, she's helping raise funds for an emergency relief program to provide food, shelter, and basic necessities to families affected by the war in Gaza.
As needed today, as it was since we can remember, really, the 100% UAE licensed charity ensures that every dirham donated directly supports those in need, with 100 dirham providing a food basket for a family and 500 dirham offering safe shelter. The donation link is now live, and Dina is encouraging everyone to contribute, because every donation matters, no matter the size, can make a real difference to the lives of those affected.
I love all of those people that are pitching in and having like a specific sector to donate for people in Gaza. For example, talabat. Whenever you go to order, you have the option like donate to Gaza. There's a laundry shop here in Dubai. It's called Washman. So whenever you put in your laundry and you pay for your laundry, some of the money would go to the nation
Oh, really?
too. Because,
I didn't know that. That's really nice.
a lot of people are doing this, and it's really, really nice to see that everyone is standing solidarity into this, because even if there's a ceasefire right now and everything calmed down, but what's going to happen next? That's the question that we always ask ourselves. A lot of people lost their homes, a lot of people lost their livelihoods, lost their clothes, lost everything that they owned. So what's going to happen next? That's the real issue that we need to look into now, right now. So it's not just, it's not a ceasefire happened, that's true, but still, they cannot be forgotten. You can just take a look at the pictures that we saw online.
I know. You're so right. Like, I think now, as the dust has hopefully settled, and we see the photos and videos of people going back to their homes and the above views, the before and after, and you're thinking, how did this happen? How did we as humans let this happen?
Yeah.
It's just going. This is something that we're going to have to explain to our kids that this happened, and they'll say, "You were there?
You were there, and you allowed this? Did you not speak up? Did you not boycott?"
Anything?
There's a lot of things that we could have done, honestly.
So as you said, the money will go towards people in need now. But also, can we just say on a personal level, in Dubai, people go extra for their birthdays.
Yeah.
And you always see, like, oh, I'm going to this nice restaurant, and you have videos of people like waving things and whatever. Yeah. But like, it's rare that you see someone making it's a small gesture, but it's actually a really nice reminder of, birthdays don't always have to be so self-involved. They don't always have to be like gifts for you. They don't always have to, it's like, what are you doing for your birthday? And someone's like, I've got this month planned, but like, there's more important things in the world, and Dina is a great reminder that we can think about others.
Yeah, true. And I love that she put it into a poster. I posted it online with her kids all around her. It's just teach kids what to do, It's really important for kids to know what's happening in the world. Don't always shelter them. Like, I'm a bit against sheltering kids from what's happening around the world. I think they need to know, to develop that sympathy for people, to develop things like that. And I need to take action, I need to donate, I need to speak up. It's really important for kids to learn that. So, and kids understand, they can sympathize. They look really, really young, but they can understand what's happening.
Yeah, so true. Boss mom move, Dina.
Really boss mom. Thank you, Dina. Thank you. I really appreciate this move, honestly.
Yeah, me too. Let's jump into a relationship move that is going viral.
So an Emirati groom's gesture sparks mixed reactions. An Emirati groom captured attention when he sang a Filipino song for his bride on their wedding day. A heartfelt gesture celebrating their love and culture connection. While the moment was widely appreciated, it also drew some negative comments online. The bride later addressed the response on TikTok, so I'm just going to read it out a little bit. She posted it just out of love to show people in their wedding day they were happy. It's a nice celebration, but she said, like, I never imagined that our relationship could move conversations between the TikTok comment sections. I know many people believe my husband is Emirati while others may not, and that's okay. Different perspectives are natural. So a lot of people are posting in their comment section that her husband is not Emirati only because he sang the song. So
did she confirm, by the way? Did she confirm?
Yeah, she said that my husband is Emirati.
Right, okay.
They come from different religions and cultures, and they love to celebrate both cultures. That's what she's addressing on TikTok. And she's thanking people that are supporting them, but like calling people out for who are claiming that he's not Emirati. But would you personally share your relationship online?
I guess moving away from these two, this, just as you said that, it just reminded me of something that Her Highness Sheikh Latifah said at Davos, which beautifully summarizes what Dubai is, which is a lot of cultures and being able to celebrate different nationalities. So what this couple did is so lovely. But whether or not would I share?
Would you share?
Do you share your relationship online?
Hard launch and that's it.
I think you'll see my wedding online.
You'll see. Yeah, definitely. Wedding, you have to post it. Wedding, you have to post weddings. But I feel like later on, like, you know how people always take pictures of each other, you know how couples always post pictures of each other online? When they're out, when they're doing any activities together. Like, enjoy it. But maybe oversharing can cause a little bit of, like, it can get people talking. That's what I think. It does.
Yeah. There's about, let's say, for example, I can think of 5 couples where sharing is clearly natural, right? It's
Yeah.
a very natural part of what they do. And you know the way sometimes you can sense a bit of inauthenticity
Yeah.
with some couples? There's obviously some couples where it also comes naturally to them, but it still gets people talking.
It gets
You're
people
right.
talking.
But then they're probably comfortable with that because that's their personality type, that
Yeah.
they like the visibility and like the conversation, and then also they're growing their profiles, which is part of their
Yeah.
brands and part of their jobs, and they're making money from it. It's their livelihood. So it all.
I think it depends. If they're content creators, it's different. But what if you have a private account and you have your followers? Would you post?
As my account, right?
Yeah. My account is private as well, so I would do like a hard launch. Oh, this is my man. And
We found him.
we found him. And then weddings, and that's it.
Yeah, I think not for me.
Not for me. I think relationships have to be private. That's what I think. Unless you're a content creator and this is your livelihood, but I think relationships should be private. Because I'll be very honest. I've been to so many gatherings, and and people know people, and we have people in common. And you know how people post relationships online? They always talk about them in those gatherings.
Oh,
you know?
What type of gatherings are we talking about here? Parties?
Like parties, social gatherings. You know, if we have people in common, people chat. And if you have people in common, and you know, like a couple is a friend of a friend, people always talk.
But I think each their own, and the talking is a reflection on
Of them,
you
yeah.
and them, right? So like, you just want people to be happy. So,
Yeah, you just want people
and
to be
if
happy.
sharing things online is comfortable for people, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I think for some, I don't think it's comfortable for everyone. And therefore, on that, for those people, you kind of wish that they'd pull back. But I do think it's not. It works for some people,
Yeah.
but for the people who are doing the chattering, they also probably need to look inwardly, and
They're gossipers.
they're
basically.
gossipers, yeah. And we could probably pull a bit of that out of society as well, because you know, each to their own, and maybe
Each
we
to their
shouldn't
own.
judge. We shouldn't judge what we see online because we don't know half
Yeah,
of it.
that's true.
And if this person wants to post, then allow them, and if you don't want to see it, then probably just unfollow them.
You know, it's cute to see pictures from time to time. It's cute to celebrate love, just like how they do it. But I feel like overdoing it can spark a lot of conversations. That's it. Like I feel like it's better to avoid it. And what if they break up?
You have the rest of the world.
You have the rest
sitting
of the world
with
talking.
popcorn at home watching, which is so sad. Because as we talked about, we don't have like primetime TV. Like we don't have a nation that sits together at 9 p.m. all watching the same TV. We're a city that loves people, content creators, influencers. We love the positives.
We love the positives,
but we'll
yeah.
be aware of the negatives. I like not to gossip, but when you hear something, it's hard to turn it away.
It's hard
isn't
to
it?
It's
hard to look away.
But I feel like for engagement and weddings, go all out. Like
Yeah,
enjoy
for
yourselves.
sure.
Post all of your pictures because you take amazing pictures.
Yeah, 100%.
Go all out, yeah.
I am, yeah. Okay.
Spam us with pictures. But that's it.
Be spammed.
Don't spam the honeymoon.
You've heard it from Vasa. No, it's about the honeymoon. Oh, you'll see the honeymoon. 8:53 on Friday morning. We made it to the weekend, and there is so much happening this weekend in Dubai. Someone's asking about the
Are you going to Qos Fest Camp this weekend?
Qos Fest.
Yeah.
Oh, Al Qos Fest. No, are you going?
Yeah.
Interesting. What else is happening? Metro Boomin, is that this weekend?
Yes.
Someone's asking for tickets. We'll announce them on our Instagram later on today. Green Days on Monday. So much happening. And have a beautiful, fun weekend. To wrap up, it's chilly outside. Thank you, Vasa.
Thank you, Casey.
And we'll see you back here on Monday morning, same time, same place. Bye-bye.